no, the chances aren't that great.
Right.
And then all of a
And then
sudden,
we saw,
And
all the
then all
pictures
these
coming in were incredible.
Yeah, that was amazing.
So
Hopefully, we have clear skies. Mother
Yeah.
Nature is going to cooperate if it happens.
Good.
So we'll have clear skies for
Good.
it. So good news there. It's going to be hot though. It's not going to feel like fall tomorrow. That's for sure. And we're going to keep this heat around for a while. But tomorrow will be the hottest day of the next 7. And this map is showing you how much above average the temperatures are going to be across the western half of the country. Salt Lake at 19. You get up to Wyoming and you're looking at 21 degrees above average, almost 20 degrees above average in Phoenix and Vegas. So this is a warm up for all of us across the West. And I mean, it's not fun to talk about record heat and it's not fun to talk about 90s in October, but that is what we could be seeing tomorrow, our first 90 in the Salt Lake area in the month of October. Here's that high pressure ridge. It's going to build in. It's going to continue to crank up the heat. It's also going to keep skies clear. As we go through the day, this cold front is going to get closer to us. And so between this high and that front, you get into a stronger southwest flow, which means our winds will be increasing and picking up through the day. So it will be a pretty breezy afternoon, especially higher elevations. We tend to get a little more wind there. And with the heat, the dry conditions and the wind, that means more fire danger. And red flag warnings are in effect from noon to 9 tomorrow. Southwest Wyoming, the mountains, Uintas, back across west central Utah, into southern parts of the state too, into northern Washington County. And that's going to be for winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour, but we could see those gusts up towards 35 miles an hour pretty consistently. Peak winds likely in the later afternoon hours for tomorrow and then starting to die down after sunset. Here's a look at the temperatures. So it goes from pretty cool in the morning, not for long. We're in the upper 50s for the first few hours. We're in the mid 70s by 11 a.m. And then we're in the upper 80s for the rest of the afternoon again with a high of 90 degrees tomorrow. It is perfect weather for football, nice and comfortable in the evening hours. Game night live tomorrow, Sky Ridge at Lone Peak. Kickoff 82 degrees. And then by fourth quarter, we're still in the low 70s. It'll be a really mild night for that. Southern Utah, you'll have 90s for your kickoff, so pretty hot down south. High pressure again builds in. We'll have a few clouds as cold front comes through. It's a dry front. We barely get any moisture out of it at all. Maybe, again, some cloud cover tomorrow afternoon. Behind the front on Saturdays when we cool things off, and we'll have temperatures topping out in the upper 70s and low 80s. But by Sunday, we're back into the mid 80s again. So our cool down just brings us to 8 degrees above average instead of almost 20 degrees above average. Not much of a cool down. And then look at high pressure. It's ready to build back in again for all of next week. So we're just kind of stuck in the same pattern for a while. Central Utah, mid to upper 80s for tomorrow. Southern Utah, 99 in St. George, 94 in Moab, 99 a record for St. George, another record possibly Saturday, 97. We're still at least 10 degrees above average through Monday and just barely cooling off by midweek next week. Upper 80s to around 90 for the Wasatch Front, mid 80s in Cache Valley. And for the Wasatch Back, we have highs right around 80 in the Park City area. Your 7-day forecast showing the temperatures again dipping. Our coolest of the next 7 is 80 degrees, average high 71. So we're saying well above that, mid 80s next week. So T-shirt, shorts weather will continue. If Halloween were next week, we wouldn't have anything to worry about.
Oh.
Kids would be nice and toasty heading out for trick-or-treating.
Somehow, though, I don't think that's going to be the case.
No, it's probably going to be a big dramatic change, right?
All right, but we'll enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, Sam, the Cougs just, they do great in